I wouldn't get angry.
Hey, Ray, if you have time, can you go and pick up Monica at the station? If she takes the 4 o'clock train, as she said, she'll arrive at 5:15.
I'd pick her up if I could, but I have a meeting at 4:30.
Can't you postpone it? You are the boss after all.
Yes, but I'm meeting some important clients, and it wouldn't look serious if a few hours before the meeting I told them that I have to put it off. And the meeting is important. I'll make quite a lot of money if everything goes well. Why don't you pick her up?
I would pick her up if my car wasn't at the garage. It's been there for days, and unless there's a miracle, they won't repair it today. Something is broken, and they won't be able to fix it until they find the spare part they need.
That's unlucky. Well, do you think Monica will get angry if nobody goes to the station to pick her up?
Well, if it were me, I wouldn't get angry.
A message. Hi, brother. We're at the station, but our train isn't here yet. We're worried because if the train doesn't arrive on time, we'll miss our flight and we'll have to spend the night here. When we get to the airport, I'll text you. We are very excited about the holiday. Sandy is looking forward to taking surfing lessons. She says as soon as we check in at the hotel, she'll look for a surf instructor. However, she says she won't take any lessons if I don't surf with her. We expect the weather will be fine. If it isn't, we'll be very upset. We are also planning to try the local food. If the hotel restaurant is nice, we'll have a meal there as soon as we check in. One more thing, will you water the plants if I promise to take you out for dinner when we come back? Take care. Andy.
If I were a world leader, if the world's big problems had been addressed sooner, our lives would have improved a long time ago. But politicians and world leaders don't do enough to improve the quality of life. If I had any power, I would try to stop the destruction of our planet, and I would make the world a better place for all people.
First of all, I would try to stop wars, because unless we put an end to all the wars, millions of people will continue to die every day. If there were no wars, all children would have their parents at home to take care of them and provide for them, and they would grow up in a happier world.
Also, if I were a world leader, I would provide clean water for all countries. If all countries had easy access to clean water, millions of children would stop dying from diseases caused by the lack of clean water. If we don't do something about this issue soon, there will be lots of wars and deaths because of the lack of water.
We also need to introduce laws to reduce pollution. If we had done this in the past, millions of species would never have become extinct, and global warming would never have started.
If it were up to me, I would introduce very high taxes on fuel energy, and at the same time, I would help big companies to invest in clean energy. Unless we take measures now, it will be too late both for ourselves and our children. If I hadn't worked very hard,
How was your Spanish exam, Claire?
fine, I guess. I got a B. I could have got a better mark provided I had worked harder on the verbs. And you? I didn't study and I failed, but I would have failed even if I had studied. That's why I decided not to do it. That's not true. Nobody fails an exam as long as they study.
That's easy for you to say. If you were in my shoes, you would think differently. Sometimes people work hard, but they don't get the results they want. It's different for you. For you, it's easy to succeed in whatever you want to succeed in.
That's unfair. I wouldn't be where I am today. If I hadn't worked very hard all these past years. If you had done your homework, you can't go out. That's out of the question.
Please, Mom, can I go out on condition I do all my homework before leaving?
Well, if you had done your homework when I asked you, you would be allowed to go out now.
But I didn't hear you. If I had heard you, I would have done it.
That's the problem. You never listen. It would not hurt if you listened to me once in a while. If you did it more often, your life would be much easier.